Welcome to the Credit Accelerator Program. My name is Sabrina Green. I am the owner of Legacy Financial Services. I want to detail exactly how this program works and make sure it's a right fit for you.
So basically, what the law states is that the credit bureaus have to report accurate information or that information needs to be deleted. And what we go through and do is make sure that they are reporting accurate information. So we pull all three of your credit reports, and this is like you accessing your credit information on Credit Karma. But we have you go through a site where we can see all three of your credit reports. It does not affect your credit at all. It's not a hard pull or anything. But when we do that, we're able to see everything that's going on. We look at the negative accounts because to clean up your credit profile, we want to build the positive, clean up the negative. So we look at all your negative, and then we go through and nitpick at every single item to make sure that they are reporting accurate information. So if they're not, we send a customized letter to the credit bureaus and basically tell them that this information is not being reported correctly. What they have to do is validate that information. And when they do that, they have to show proof of that. If they can't, they have to either delete it or update it to what's the actual information. And what we're doing is going through and making sure that they do that. We have seen that credit reports have, I want to say, over a 99.8% inaccuracy rate with different items on your credit. So that just basically means that it's not all up to date. So when you really think about it, the credit bureaus are just collectors of information. So when you go and you apply for, let's just say you go apply for cars or furniture, they take down your application, they send that information in for the creditors to approve you or not. And that's the information that is sent over to the credit bureaus. They store that information, attach it to your name, address, and social security number. And then from there, it's really about what comes in from that. So it's not like it's a whole bunch of human beings keeping track of everything. It's more of a computer data processing center that takes in your information. And then from there, if you have negative items or you have items that are inaccurate, they're not liable to update that information. They just take it all in and store it there. So when you pull your credit report, you can see all those inaccuracies. So what we do is we go through, we run your credit, we get your credit reports, we find the inaccuracies on those negative items, send out our customized letters that have a good result of getting action, getting deletions, and we send those letters off for you. Typically, it's 35 days where we'll go back and update. So every 35 days, we'll check and see what the new updates are. You do get access to your own credit portal where you'll be able to see all the changes within your credit file. And then on top of that, we do our messaging there. So when we do our messaging, what we're doing is letting you know every time we do an update. We're letting you know every time we send out letters. And really, if you have any questions or comments, you can ask through there. So another thing that we've added to our Credit Accelerator program is our Credit Crash Course, which you actually get once you sign up. So you'll get our information series about credit, the do's and don'ts, the different situations, all the how-tos. All that information is going to come to you in basically our Credit Crash Course, and you can go through that as you please and, see how to basically take care of your credit and make sure that you're not in the same situations that you've been in the past. We also do audits. So every single month, we do a credit audit. Our credit audit is basically letting you know what you can do on your side to improve your credit. So if you can open up an account, pay down balances, we go through and let you know exactly what you need to do and then supply you with where you can do that at in different ways that we suggest you take that actions. If you're able to do that within the next round time period, then you will see that stuff hit your account and help your credit score out. So we do the credit audit also. When we have clients come in, we typically get the question of how long does it take for my credit to see a change? And how long do you typically have people in the process? So typically it's 3 to 6 months, but realistically it could be 6 to 9. It could be under a year. It really just depends on what your credit profile is. If we are asking you to update and add in new information and it takes a couple of months for that to happen, it can extend your time frame of being in the club. But if it's taken care of, if we get deletions right away, then your credit can increase to where you need it within 3 months. It really just depends on what's on your credit and what's going on. So overall with this program, what we're trying to do is make sure we're updating your credit profile. We're trying to make that squeaky clean. We're trying to get all those negative items off because we know that once the negative items removed and you're doing what you need to do to build your credit with the positive items, then we know your credit score will follow. Your credit score will increase. So that is basically what we do. We don't, it's going to go up and down. Like your credit score right now is going to definitely go up and down. Once we start disputing, things are getting deleted, things are getting added. All those different pieces of movement change your credit score. So yes, it's going to go up and down. So what we're trying to do is make sure that all three of your credit scores look around the same and they look nice. Because we know that you can go to buy a car and they run only one credit score. But if you have one credit score that's super high and the other ones are super low, you can still be denied. So when we are doing this, we're trying to clean up your credit profile so that all your credit scores are around the same amount, the same number. So when you run your credit, you don't get denied because all of your credit scores are around the same number, and you know that you will get approved regardless of which credit bureau they run.
So the pricing for the Credit Accelerator Club is listed below. You can click the link to see the different prices. We do have an individual price and a couples price. So it includes, the first month includes enrollment, and then every 30 days after that will be the individual monthly fee. So if you sign up for the individual plan, it's going to be a little bit cheaper than signing up for the couples plan. But the couples plan does give you a discount on enrollment and the monthly fee. So just imagine putting two individual plans together. The couples plan is going to be cheaper than that price. What I do want you to understand though is we have our pricing. Legacy has their own pricing, but we also use a credit monitoring company which has their own pricing. As of right now, 2020, it is $21.99 to get the credit monitoring per month. And that is our discounted fee for working with this company. They lowered the fees for us. But we do have to have that open during the process. It's mandatory. If we're not able to see what's actually going on within your credit reports, we can't send letters out or know what's actually changing. So credit monitoring is another fee that you need to understand is going to be charged during this process. After you are done, you are free to cancel it if you like. It is a really good system. Like, I really like the program. I like the company and the monitoring that this company does. So if you do decide to keep it, you're going to be in great hands at a discounted price. So what happens after you sign up? Let me tell you. When you sign up, you will go through the application process, enter your credit card that you would like to be used, and then that will be the same credit card used for the monthly fees until you cancel. And you'll also get an email. So in the email, it's going to say log into your credit portal. And if there's two of you, then one person you will each have your own credit portal. So you'll log into your credit portal. It's going to take you step by step through what we need for you to actually get your documents sent out. We do fast action disputing. So once you get these documents entered, we try to get your letters out the next day. So it's not like we're waiting to a certain day of the week. No. If you fill in all the paperwork and it says you have completed your onboarding, we send letters out the next day. So we hit the ground running when you are ready to go. Okay, so like I said, you'll get the login. The email will take you through all the steps: proof of ID, picture ID, proof of address, the credit reports, and then it'll show you like a list of do's and don'ts of what to do while you're in the program. And that is really it. And like I said, we hit the ground running. So once that's completed, we take that and we go get your letters done. We send you your personal audit. And then from there, we send out the letters. And like I said, once the letters are sent out, the credit bureaus have up to 45 days to actually respond back. But every 35 days, we're going back and updating to see what's changed. So that is how the Credit Accelerator program works. We also have other videos that you can watch on our YouTube page. I think it's under Sabrina Green. And when you go there, you will be able to see Q&As. So Q&As about the credit repair process and other information that we dropped also there. So definitely check that out. I hope that you get started with us. If you are ready to get started, click the link, do the application, and we will get going as soon as we get that. All right, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.